So what's your take?
Bring back segregation.
100% disagree.
Dead at bring it back. I want to know where I'm not welcome, okay? Put them signs back up. Colors only, whites only. Let's do it, all right? Rip the Band-Aid off. Especially for a restaurant. Are you kidding me? Whites only? What do I want to do in there? What they got? Mashed potatoes? Mayonnaise? Hot dogs? Colors only? We got seasoning. Turmeric. Paprika.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
You were saying that the black excellence.
Absolutely.
The segregation is to get
the colored excellence.
Okay.
Okay. What's the playlist in the whites only spot? They playing Carrie Underwood and Kid Rock. We playing Babyface and Diggable Planets. Ain't no overhead lighting. What are you talking about?
Wait, where am I going?
Colors.
Hell yeah.
Look at his hair. Talk about where am I going? That's the problem with North Africans.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm in. 100% agree. Let's go.
Talk about where I'm going.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What happens to you in the summertime?
Where are we putting the Italians?
Listen.
I just want to know.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
Okay, so they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
This is very good.
Yeah,
I like this a lot.
I brought you over to the side.
And the black airplane?
Oh, come on. The Soul Plane, baby.
I want to be on Soul Plane.
Yes, it's going to be noisy on there, but that's what noise cancellation headphones are for. You know what I'm saying?
And they're going to have all the good movies?
All the good movies, all the good music.
Oh, man.
And while we at it, bring back sundown towns. They never left, but...
What's that?
Well, a sundown town was back in the day during Jim Crow where black people weren't allowed to be in a town after the sunset.
Wow.
So those towns never left. They still exist in America, but they took the signs down. I want them to put the signs back up. I wanted to say 248 miles to the next town that likes colored people. Get your gas in Atlanta. Don't stop till you get to Savannah. All right?
There it is. Boy. Well, you know how I feel. How I feel.
Huh? I'll let you take it. What's your, and then I'll give my take, man. How you feeling about that, man?
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
It ain't personal, and I tend not to like go these routes. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I know.
I really don't like, you know. So this how I feel, right? I give you my job, right?
Yeah.
I work in a place where it's almost split. You get what I'm saying? But I'm around majority of lawyers, which tend to be white, right? And like they fuck with me. And white people fuck with me. But the ones that don't, I wouldn't know. Like, I really wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because the ones that do fuck with me, I don't give a fuck if they fuck with me or not.
Yeah.
The same way I don't give a fuck if a nigga from the hood fuck with me or not.
Yeah.
One of my peers fuck with me or not, I don't give a fuck. I'm here, I'm down for respect. Like, you respect me, I respect you. I've always moved like that in my entire life.
Right.
And I felt like I've never looked for validation from anybody. You get what I'm saying? Maybe from, like, you know, your parents or your friends. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah, of course. Like
but
immediate circle. Yeah. Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? But I've never really looked for a validation because I was cool in my skin. I like what I like. I fuck with what I fuck with. And if you don't fuck with that, it's cool because I'm too busy fucking with what I like that I don't give a fuck about what don't fuck with me.
Right.
So that's why I really don't want to be insensitive. That's why when it comes down to these topics, I really don't give my thought process. Because I feel like my experience, I don't want my experience to disrespect somebody that has a different experience. Because my experience is not like you, that doesn't mean that your experience is any less than. And I don't want to take away from that because I haven't experienced what you experienced. So I can't feel what you feel. I can empathize with you. I can feel for you. But I can't relate to that because at the end of the day, I never went through nothing like that. And I've always said, and I think maybe the reason why I don't go through that is because I'm not looking for what she said. I'm not looking for the sex. I don't give a fuck if we together. I'm with my niggas.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you doing on that side. And I think it's better than that. I just think, and she's right, I do feel like segregation, Charlamagne said this a while ago. And I think he said segregation was a great concept, just poorly executed. And I feel like it was poorly executed because at the end of the day, it's just like, yo, if you got a certain lifestyle that you want to live and that's over there, why would I want to be a part of that? And that doesn't adjust to my lifestyle.
Right.
I'm forcing myself to be a part of something, and then I'm going to be mad when they're not conforming to what I like. Now I'm sitting there saying like, oh, they don't fuck with me. It's 8 billion people in the world. Go find somebody that fuck with you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
Go find your tribe. Go find your people. And I fuck with what she's saying. Like, if we could spend all this money on a Louis, Gucci, Bottega, all types of shit, like, why we can't go spend that with our peoples?
Yeah.
Why we can't go spend? But then we'll sit there and complain about, yo, the economy. Oh, they don't fuck with us. Yo, how much longer are we gonna continue to say that they don't fuck with us when it's just like the way we living is way better than what our ancestors was living back then.
Right.
The opportunities we have now, they didn't have that back then. We have opportunities now, but we want to complain like if we living in the same type of lifestyle that they was living back then, when most of us couldn't even survive in that type of lifestyle because we didn't have it so good for so long.
Right.
Now imagine if racism was at its highest the way it was back then. Now, motherfuckers is dropping because you niggas is not built like that.
Yeah.
And you had young activists, niggas that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that was really into it. Malcolm X was young. Martin Luther King was young. Fred Hampton was young. All these guys were young men. And if you take their ages right now and you put it in this time, these niggas out here drilling, killing, ski masks, and
YNs.
You know what I mean? The YNs.
There's a bunch of YNs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, look at the YNs from back then. So it's totally two different times. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, just I feel like what I would want. And this is what I would want. Not saying that it has to happen. Not saying if you don't do it, you get what I'm saying, that you know is a problem. But just stop focusing on what they got going on. You get what I'm saying? And let's build brick by brick over here. And eventually we're going to turn around and we're going to have a nice house for all of us to be in.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it. Yeah, in response to the video, I ain't really mad at anything she said, aside from, the thing about the Italians, because I enjoy some spaghetti.
Yeah.
I could make
I love
ziti.
pizza. Pizza too, right? They own pizza?
I like some pizza. I like some ziti, some risotto,
Oh,
right? What's that?
The penny alla vodka.
Yo, come on, man.
I fuck with the penny alla vodka.
Rigatoni, right?
Yeah.
I'm with it, but that's neither here nor there. I believe one of the biggest downfalls to the black community was integration. And what I mean by that is, before that, we had things like Black Wall Street. We had certain areas that was just black owned and black operated, not owned by the Jews and blacks rented out, as like today. In most cases, it's owned by somebody white, but then we just rent it out to them. No, we owned blocks, we owned neighborhoods. There was a black cleaners, a black pharmacist, a black doctor. There was a black salon. There was a black school teaching black history, black churches, and we thrived in these areas, and just integration just kind of just tore all that down via redlining, via rezoning, and neighborhoods and towns being torn down for highways and shit like that for the sake of everyone living together. So I do believe that some type of segregation should be there. I want to know where the racists live.
Mm-hmm.
If you bold enough to say that you don't like me for the way that I look, I want to know who you are. Stand on that shit, right? Shout out to all the allies, because I know a lot. There's white people that I consider friends, that I consider family. Shout out to Drew, he's one of them.
Facts.
Shout out to my boy Rocco Decade, that's family. And shout out to Woodrow. You know what I mean? There's a lot. There's a few of them that I fuck with, and I call them brothers. But if you're not an ally, then I'm not jacking you, and you should be exposed. So what I look at, with segregation, how I look at it is, we could change it a little bit where allies are welcome, right? So if this is for blacks, or this is for coloreds, anyone who are in support of the movement, you are welcomed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter your race or creed.
Mm-hmm.
But then I want it to be the other way as well. If it's for whites, and you want to go sit with the racists, whether it's like a Van Lathan, what's the other one? Jason Whitlock, right? Who another one? Give me another one. Nah.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, we do that.
But like I said, those two names, like you want to be a coon. You want to be a coon and you want to go sit with the racists. You want to go sit with, and you hate the people. You hate the way you look. You hate where you come from. There's a place for you too. So you can go over there as well. I want to be able to know if I step into this state, I want to know, okay, I can't go to this town because there's a chance I could get lynched, or there's a chance somebody's on my ass, or I might get mistreated. I might get the right level of service. You know what? Let me go to this town. Because, there used to be books. There used to be maps for us to go and find refuge and find our people, and to your point, like our tribe and our village and then the people who fuck with us. I want to know where I can go, instead of it just being a blank canvas and you just find out just by chance, So I do feel like some form of segregation should be in place, just for the fake and the racists to be exposed, because that shit is not tolerated at all. I'm not gonna go spend my money in your diner. I'm not gonna go spend $1.50 of my hard-earned money with my family because we hungry, knowing that you really don't want to serve me. I would drive the extra 30. I will go the extra hour to go where I'm welcome, and that's where I stand on that. It ain't personal. It's not.
So I got a question, right? Yeah. So this how I kind of look at it is sometimes like probably what their mindset would be.
Yeah.
And we just talking about POVs. We're not talking about what our thought process or what we believe in, right?
Yeah.
If somebody walks into your crib, right, and you don't know them, what's the first thing you saying?
And I don't know them?
Yeah, you don't know them, and they walk in your crib, what you saying?
The fuck out. Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Now imagine somebody that's been having a town, or they feel like, yo, I've been living in this town for however, and all of a sudden, like as you say, integration or whatever. Yeah. Now all of a sudden you bring in somebody that's into the town that doesn't look familiar. What do you think these people's reaction is going to be?
Yeah, I don't know. You get out.
Yeah. And they would label that as what?
It's racism.
When actuality, it's what? I don't know you. I don't fuck with you. I don't know your kind. I don't want you around.
Right.
Because people are just programmed to be in their comfortable state. Now, let's go back to what it really should be. We're all the fucking humans. The human decency would be like, hey, what's going on? How can I help you? When you walk into a house, when somebody walks into your house, but the first thing we want to do, we want to be on defense. But I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments going to say like, oh, we don't live in a perfect world. This and that. I'm not saying or wanting for us to live in a perfect world. What I'm saying is what it should be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Not what it is.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though this person is black, this person is white, what the fuck are both of them? They're both human beings.
Yeah. But you know what's sad about that though? You have that's a point. But at the same time, it is a little. It don't really go both ways. And what I mean by that, black people are, despite our history, despite what's ever happened to us, we're very loving people. We're very forgiving people. We're very welcoming people. So that's a whole thing online. Oh, this one, she's invited to the cookout. That one, he's invited to the cookout. Like, we're always willing to accept people, with open arms. But it's never really the other way around. Like, they'll take our culture, right? They'll take our culture.
Yeah.
They'll take the music. They'll take the clothes. They'll take the slang. But as far as inviting Raheem to the family reunion, that's a negative. Like, it's not, even if that's Jimmy's best friend, he's not allowed at the family.
All right, so all right, just
and
now,
and this is a very broad statement.
Yeah.
Of course, there are family. There's blended families.
Yeah.
There's people that's together.
I'm gonna show you. We just broad statement. Yeah. For the niggas in the comments,
right? Because they be quick.
Yeah,
they be quick. Yeah.
I tell you who they are. Who they are inviting to the crib. They do invite black people to the crib, son. Carlton. They bringing Carlton to the crib, bro.
Okay.
Niggas like Carlton.
Right?
I'm telling you, Carlton, Braxton, those type of niggas.
Yeah.
Come to the cookout.
They come.
We got the raisins and the salads for you. You heard?
Yeah, we got the apples.
We got the apples and everything for you. You heard?
That's a fact.
That's who they bringing. That's what they bring.
Right. Yeah.
The RG3s, like he said, the RG3s. They go into those cookouts, which I feel like, I know we being funny, but that's the balance right there. Because at the end of the day, Carlton could go. Yeah. Me? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Right.
Ain't enough barbecue sauce over there for me to go.
Yeah,
You heard?
that's a fact.
It ain't enough seasoning. You ain't got. Yeah, and contrary to popular belief, whoever said that out here,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I like cinnamon in my seasoning.
Nah, you do.
I like cinnamon. I like cinnamon in my
I
seasoning.
heard you put cinnamon in your eggs.
Yo. Son, this is what happens when, you work with people that actually y'all close with in real life. Whoa.
Listen, I ain't mad at when you got the pancakes and the eggs, the syrup touch the eggs a little bit. I ain't mad at that. No, but he's chefing it up and he's throwing.
Yeah, I throw a little cinnamon. Yo, and the season. I like to season my eggs. You want to try it? I got you. Yeah. I chef for y'all niggas one day. Yo, listen. Add whatever seasoning that y'all got, cause I like to season my eggs, but put a little dab of that cinnamon. Oh my God, Lord, I'm telling y'all, son. And it ain't a Haitian thing.
I was about to say it probably is.
It ain't a Haitian thing. I like listen. I never heard no cinnamon. Never heard no cinnamon and everything, nigga.
Yo, one year we did a Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
I came to your crib. I was about to make I was about to make a whole chicken.
Yeah, I made the chicken.
You begged me to put fucking cinnamon in it.
Yes.
You made me put the cinnamon in the chicken, y'all.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. You made what you made the potatoes. You had cut up the potatoes, yo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Chopped up the potatoes,
the way you seasoned the potatoes, that shit was crazy.
That shit was dope.
Let's get to it. Hold on. You go.
Baller, to wrap this up though. Again. Black people are very loving people, very welcoming people.
Yes.
And I love that about us. I don't want that to change at all. I don't want us to be more
standoffish.
I don't want us to be more standoffish, but I just want us to take more control of our own. Because to her point, we spend so much money. We have so much money to spend. I just want us to spend more in our own, which in return will build us up to what you were saying, like, us focusing on us. And the main focus should be our money and where we spend it. So I think from just honestly, this is about I know the video is about segregation and separating and all that shit, but the bottom line is really our money and where we spend it. I think we just got to be more wise with where we spend it and how we're utilizing our tools and our advantages. But I thought it was a great video. It was a great point. Please, in the comments, let us know what y'all think.
Facts.
If you're a racist, I really don't give a fuck what you got to say about it. But I just want this to just spark the thought of change and advancement in the black community.
And I also want to just to double back on that just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just have the mindset of just loving on you and not worrying about who's not loving you.
Yeah.
Because if you keep the focus on who loves you, you probably won't have no time or energy to focus on who doesn't like you for your color, your preference, or anything, your religion preference, or anything.
Yeah.
Just love on who loves you and focus on that. And I think I'm not saying that it's easy. Nobody's saying that, to overlook racism or overlook disrespect. But to let it affect you and to let it affect your day-to-day and your mood swings, nah, don't do that. Keep it pushing, stay positive, stay loving, like you said, as black people that we are. You get what I'm saying? And just, just focus on the love and stop focusing on that other shit.
Fact, though. And I guess in this case, it is personal.
Bow! Yo!